This presentation is intended to address the Pressure Equipment Safety Regulations 2016, also known as the PESR, as they apply to pressure equipment being supplied into the Great British market, which comprises of England, Scotland and Wales, effective from the 1st of January 2021. Please note that this presentation does not address the provisions of the PESR which align with the Northern Ireland Protocol and the UNKI Mark. Additional information related to this topic can be provided upon request. Effective 1st of January 2021, placing pressure equipment or assemblies on the market in Great Britain can be implemented under the Pressure Equipment Safety Regulations 2016. The mandatory regulation does not come into effect until the 1st of January 2023. However, to support this effort, the Pressure Equipment Safety Regulation 2016 has implemented the Pressure Equipment Safety Directive on pressure equipment and assemblies into local legislation. Like the PED, the PESR applies to pressure equipment and assemblies with a maximum allowable pressure greater than 0.5 bar. There are several exclusions which are defined in Regulation 4 and Schedule 1 of the PESR. For equipment imported into the UK, there is a 2-year transition where the CE mark will still be allowed for UK imports. However, this is not mutually recognised by the European Union. The UK CE mark, and therefore UK CE marked equipment, is not recognised by the European Union as a form of product safety. Pressure equipment that is lawfully CE marked will be accepted in the UK until the 31st of December 2022. You must be ready to use the UK CE mark from the 1st of January 2023 at the very latest, although you should look to use the UK CE mark as soon as possible and become familiar with this legislation and requirements. Currently, the PESR technically replicates the PED, except for a few significant changes which you must be aware of. The UK CE mark shall be used in the form that appears on this slideshow. Minimum height shall be 5 mm. However, all the other marking requirements remain the same as the PED. The UK approved bodies replace EU notified bodies, and UCAS are the only accredited authority that may be used to appoint UK approved bodies or UK RTPOs. And finally, the UK Secretary of State replaces the EU member states, as it is responsible for the appointment of UK approved bodies and UK RTPOs. Harmonised standards are replaced for designated standards under the PESR. The UK has mirrored the current harmonised standards list initially. However, designated standards will then be updated separately to the EU official journal. The UK has issued the designation standards list in a manner the Secretary of State considers appropriate. Almost identical to the EU version, see Amendment to Schedule 11. EU is omitted from the title and reference should be made to the UK Pressure Equipment Safety Regulation, SI 2016 number 1105. One of the significant changes to permanent joining approvals is that they shall be approved by a UK approved body or a UK RTPO. For UK CA marking, permanent joint approvals issued by a EU notified body or EU RTPO are not recognised by the PESR for equipment placed on the market prior to the 1st of January 2023. EU permanent joint approvals are accepted as an alternative to UK approval to allow for manufacturers to transition their qualifications as needed prior to the 1st of January 2023. For pressure equipment in categories 3 and 4 for the purpose of UK CA marking, NDE personal approvals must be issued by a UK approved body or UK RTPO. For equipment placed on the market prior to the 1st of January 2023, EU NDE personal approvals are accepted as an alternative to UK approvals, and this is to allow for manufacturers to transition their qualifications as needed within a time period. Furthermore, In the amendments to the PESR, the paragraph related to the material manufacturer's quality systems has been revised to state that a material manufacturer shall have a quality system certified by a competent body established within the UK. The PES guidance document currently allows material manufacturers' quality systems to be certified by either a competent body in the UK or Europe. However, this is not yet reflected in the actual PESR text. For equipment placed on the market prior to the 1st of January 2023, the material manufacturer's quality system may be certified by a competent body established in either the UK or Europe. Where the quality system is not certified by a UK or European competent body, then the option of retesting and a 3.1C certificate issued by HSB UK is still available. 3.1C and 3.2 certificates issued by either a UK approved body or EU notified body are also acceptable. And finally, the PESR Declaration of Conformity is a document which must be drawn up for most products lawfully bearing the UKCA mark. We recommend that manufacturers have a separate PESR Declaration of Conformity to their PED Declaration of Conformity. The information on the PESR Declaration of Conformity is largely the same as what is required on a PED Declaration of Conformity. The DOC must be kept by the manufacturer or the authorised representation for a period of 10 years from the date of which the equipment was placed on the GB market, and the declaration must be made available to the enforcement authorities upon request. So, as we touched on earlier in the slides, the PESR is currently technically aligned to the PED. This may change, however, currently the responsibilities of manufacturers and now UK approved bodies replicate those responsibilities previously laid down in the PED. Pressure equipment categorisation and classification remains the same. The same choice of modules, B production type, F, G, A2, H1, also remain the same. Essential safety requirements around design remain the same, and other essential safety requirements are essentially the same, with the exception of paragraphs 3.12, 3.3 and 4, as we explained in the previous slides. There is still the ability to use PMAs. However, PMAs for category 3 and 4 equipment now need to be approved by a UK approved body. Looking briefly at existing Module B certificates. Module B certificates issued by an EU body are acceptable for use under the PESR until the 1st of January 2023. Module B certificate issued by an EU body after the 1st of January 2023 will no longer be recognised for conformity assessment. So, with all that being said, we look to the future and the development of the PESR. And just to raise a few takeaway points. Firstly, there are no obligations for the PESR to abide by new or revised PD guidelines unless they are formally accepted by the UK. There is also no obligation to accept new or revised harmonised standards, which are now designated standards under the PESR. And from the 1st of January 2023, the UK will no longer recognise EU approvals of joining or NDE personnel qualifications, and material manufacturers' quality systems must also be certified by a competent body established in the UK. Pressure equipment manufacturers will need to transition to the UK approvals on these items to UKCA Mark equipment in 2023. HSB has no current guidance from the UK authorities on what direction they will take with this in the future. However, we are heavily involved in these negotiations. The transition to the PESR in 2021 is likely to be fraught with both foreseen and unforeseen issues, some of which may become fundamental. However, HSB will endeavour to update you as soon as possible about developments, UK government guidelines and PESR amendments. I trust that this presentation was beneficial in helping you understand the PESR as it relates to pressure equipment being supplied into the Great British market. Thank you for your time. Should you have any questions, please use the contact information on the following slides, as well as review the wide range of inspection services offered by HSB for owners and fabricators of boilers, pressure vessels, nuclear components and power plants. Here we have several very useful websites. These websites are maintained and updated by the UK government and are always providing the most up-to-date information. If you need support in understanding the application, please get in touch with HSB and we'll happily guide you through. HSB offers a wide range of services, providing virtually every aspect of inspection and certification mandated by ASME code and regulators globally. Visit us online for more information. If you have enjoyed today, HSB offers a wide range of virtual seminars. If you want to learn more, our informational webinars are a great place to start for a brief introduction and overview of the services we provide.